Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the channel and happy holidays. It's Christmas Eve and I figured I'd put together a real quick follow-up video on my exterior accent lighting. And that's with the Govee RGBIC accent lighting. I did a video on this. I'll have a link up in the corner up here somewhere on that install. And I just wanted to show you guys how it's holding up. And you know, it's been I think 8 months since I installed it. And it has not moved or fallen off. Zero issues with it so far. And really, I mean, it's holding up great. It still looks awesome. I get tons of compliments in the neighborhood about my accent lighting, and no complaints from the HOA or anybody because it's hidden the way I installed it. If you see the video, behind the little soffit lip here, you cannot see it. It only glows on to the home. So I really like that, and so much so I went ahead and installed a second strip up here at the top level of my house. That was a little bit more iffy on the install because of the roof. I don't know if you can see here, right here is super steep, and so I had to actually crawl up here with a ladder, and I had to walk all the way around onto my third car garage, and I actually wrapped it around the side of my home, and I was able to tie these together all in the same app, the Govee app. I'll show you guys that here in a little bit, but so I'm able to do cool effects and, you know, just a bunch of really cool things, colors, effects. So for Christmas, that's what this video is kind of on. I have a whole Christmas thing going on with Christmas effects, and then it also ties in with my little lantern bulbs here. I have one here, one over there, one on my little balcony here, and then one on my porch light here. And these all can be synced together for a single scene. And so if I want a Christmas scene for Halloween, I had a whole Halloween thing going. And for total, a few $100s for everything. I'm talking two 32-foot, I believe it is, RGBIC, fully independent control light strips. One here, 4 lantern bulbs. You're looking at about $200 versus the professional installs, which if you've seen those in some houses where they have these they come out and they install these like super complex fancy lighting for $5,000–6,000. I still think this looks better than those $5,000 or $6,000 setups. Plus these are fully hidden, and you only get the glow effect, the accent effect. Now they also have tons of floodlights you can put in your yard. You can put you know, ones that shine up the side of the house, which I probably will add for this portion of my house here. That'll kind of glow upwards or something like that. And all of it ties in to their app. Now, as for getting on to my roof, I actually picked up a thing called a pitch hopper, and I don't know where I put it, but it's almost like this little angled platform that sits on your shingles. You can stand on it without worrying about sliding off your roof and crashing to the ground. Now we'll come back here this evening to wrap up this video, but I'll show you all the cool effects, how it looks with both levels installed, and you know, how you can kind of manage the app, set things up, and all that fun stuff. It is now evening time and a little bit colder, but as you can see here, I have the lights on. I actually have it set to a specific timer, and you can actually tell it what effect, scene, colors, what time they come on, when they turn off, a bunch of cool features. So I just have it come on to a Christmas scene now that it is actually Christmas Eve. As you can see here, the individual lanterns are lit up pretty bright overall, and you can see the individual LEDs if you're looking underneath, which is expected. And you can see them right here. And this is, actually, they don't have a Christmas animated scene in the app, but they have something called Carnival, which gives me almost like a Christmas effect. So what I do is I set Carnival on the LED strips, and then I just went with red for the lantern so it has a nice crisp color. And we're zooming back here, and here you go. So you can see how it all looks on the house. and it looks, the further you get out, the kind of the nicer it looks. Now it doesn't look quite as good on camera as it does in person, because it's just, I guess, the light frequency and whatnot, a little bit harder to pick up. Now I do have kind of a dead spot, as you can see here, if you can see my hand. I kind of want to do the Govee bulbs that you actually can put in the ground and have them shine up. Though I do have some big bushes here, so I'm not sure how I can work around that. Or if I can find a way to get way up here, I can have them shine down. So I'm still, you know, in the works for this. So right now I just have the 2 RGBIC strips, and then of course the 4 lanterns. Now I wanted to show you guys real quick the Govee app, and they just redid it recently. Sorry for the reflection, I'm kind of outside freezing, so I don't want to set up my full setup, but you can set up your groups. So as you can see here, I have groups here. I have my 4 lanterns, I have my 2 RGBI strips, and you can do full color shifts of the entire group, as you can see here. So I just went with a, you know, a red light district, and often what I'll do is I typically just do kind of a white and super bright. You can change the brightness levels, you know, to dim it, make it brighter. Super responsive with the colors. You can do multiple colors. So I have a Christmas one. This is static lighting, so this is not a scenic. You know, if you got the Ukraine thing, you got a USA, which I never programmed the upper ones, since I did add those later. So that's why you're seeing the upper ones not changing. And there you go. All wireless. When you first set it up, I believe it's with Bluetooth, and you hook to your wireless Wi-Fi connection. But sorry for the dog barking in the background. It seems like that is a common thing here, but here we go. I went ahead and went with a mysterious effect. And then you can go, if you want to do individual. So a lot of times, let me move it off centered here, but I'll go into and actually have to adjust the individual device for the light strips if I want to add a scene to it. So you can go here and you can do a scene, and let's say we wanted to do you know, a natural aurora scene. And then if I want to go back to front strip, scene, aurora. And there's a car driving by, of course. And so yeah, and you can see it adjusted all of the light strips based on the ones I picked out. And you can do, you know, sunset, meteor shower. You can have stars, of course. Or if you want to get real crazy, lightning, and I'll do the top strip, and we can do scene, and then we can do lightning for that one. So this is like a seizure warning, and of course you just did the upper and lower. So we'll go ahead and with something a little bit more peaceful, go with the aurora, which is one I kind of like, and then we'll do the top strip here, aurora, up, and the bottom strip, which I forgot to do. Bottom strip, barely feel my fingers, so it is a little bit cold. And this one's kind of just a nice scenic look, but I just wanted to show you guys a little update on how these are holding up, and I like these so much I went ahead and added this upper strip as mentioned. Bottom one is exactly how I installed it 8 months ago. I didn't even use the additional clamps or anything like that. That's just from the 3M back tape, and it's been super hot, over 100, and it's been in the teens with temperatures. They've been completely unaffected, have not budged at all. And I like these so much, I'm probably, like I mentioned, gonna add something to give a nice light splash here, maybe on the side, my third car garage over here. And I actually might be adding some of their interior kits for behind my TV to give me that nice effect on the TV, where the color splashes off of the TV onto the walls with the scene. And yeah, so as mentioned, you know, really happy with the overall setup. And you know, sorry you can't see me here, but I guess I'll get myself a little purple tint. But yeah, so this is just an update, you know, kind of if you want to go to the Christmas thing, you don't want to pay $5, $6, $7,000, or even put up lights, take them down. You put this up once, you configure them, install them, set up your timers, your scenes, and you set it and forget it. You're done. No more taking lights down, no more putting them up every Christmas. You know, if you have other decoration, you can do that. Me, I'm keeping it simple now. Next year, you know, I might have some even more. And yeah, so I want to give you guys a quick update. Make sure you check out my other videos, and feel free to subscribe, like, you know, share, and you know, let me know what else you would like to see. I'll try to knock them out. I got a ton of videos coming for 2023. Hope you guys have a great Christmas, great holiday, and as always, peace.